In a time when businesses struggle to find good employees and keep them, when their growth is stagnant and they can't move forward, when they're struggling to keep their profit moving up, it is time to relook at how businesses are structured. In the 21st century, if we want to survive in business, we have to have a 21st century business that takes into account the needs of all, not just the stakeholders. We have to address the needs of employees, the consumers, the global community, and the environment. It is a lot to consider. How do we do it? In 2013, Gallup undertook a global survey on well-being, which outlines the 5 elements of well-being and the effect the presence or lack of has on the workplace. These include purpose, social, financial, community, and physical. Well, while many places put a lot of effort into providing well-being programs along the lines of health and teamwork, it doesn't reach in far enough to encapsulate the essential requirements of the human spirit. As a result, around 75% of Australians are disengaged or disinterested in their work. And worldwide, the figures are even higher. They will just do what they have to do, and that is all. Now, with this disengagement, businesses struggle to grow. Employees take a sickie at any opportunity and are always on the lookout for something better. Very costly indeed. Now, the element of purpose is very much overlooked, and this is the one that relates directly to our personal spirituality. Everybody wants to feel that their life matters. If they can't find deep purpose in their work, they're not challenged or motivated. They'll be looking for something else that will fulfill that deep longing in their souls to somehow make a difference in the world. The workplace is where people spend the majority of their time and energy. Now, if they're not happy in this place, then everyone suffers in every area of their life, their family, their workplace, and the community. Now, the corporate world has long been a dog-eat-dog world. It has been all about getting ahead, being at the top, and the almighty dollar, power and profit. To get the results, the belief has been you have to work hard and make your workers work even harder. The view from the top was about control. Control your employees, control your workplace, control the profit, control, and you will win. Don't be concerned about what the employees think or feel. They're getting paid. Just do as I say. I'm the business owner. I say, that's it, end of conversation. Here comes the great divide. There is no connection and no communication between the employer and the employee. There is no sense for the employee that they're doing something worthwhile or of value. Now, what are the company's values? Does the company even live up to them? And do I, as an employee, even connect with them? And do I feel valued and respected for my work and for the person I am and for what I can, if allowed to, bring to the table? In the end, they just feel like they're on automatic mode. Working, with no satisfaction, longing for the weekend, longing for the day that they can finally retire. Now, Sir Walter Raleigh, an English writer and explorer, wrote several centuries ago, the employer generally gets the employees he deserves. Now, that's something for you to think about. Now, workers become more and more discontent. They don't know what's going on. They don't understand the goals or the purpose of the business or of their work. They just don't. And in the end, they just do as little as possible and get out. Now, I've seen this and I'm sure you have. I'll just do what I'm told without putting any thought or consideration into what I'm doing. Just get the job done and that's it. Now, the result is substandard work. So where does that leave the business? Now, there is a quote from Henry Ford. Why is it when all I want is a pair of hands, I end up getting the whole person? It is important to recognise that a workplace is not just a place where the work gets done. A workplace is where people live, where they dream, where they find a sense of purpose, or not. The question is then posed, how do we ensure that every employee finds purpose in the workplace? I believe the answers lie in spirituality and finding that deep connection that lights the spark of purpose. Now, spirituality and business never seem to mix. It appears there was no room in the corporate world for one to be connected with their own spirit, and certainly not to bring it to the office. The clash was too wide and the chasm too deep. But when a business openly expresses its spiritual side and connects in with a deeper soul purpose, it awakens to a new world, a world in which their business is embraced, not just as a business, but as a major influence in the world. It creates a legacy. So what is spirituality? Spirituality means different things to different people. However, as defined by Margaret Beneful in her book, Soul at Work, spirituality is the human spirit fully engaged. Now, certainly this is what we all want for ourselves in our work life. Because this feeling of full engagement is something we all long for, to be purposefully engaged in what we do. But what does it take to build this team and create this atmosphere of motivation and purpose in the workplace? It is about connecting deeper within ourselves and understanding our own personal purpose. It is about engaging in our own gifts and talents and extending them with exciting challenges. It is about feeling a part of a community and being valued for what you have to offer. It is about connecting our own personal values with the values of the company and the company living up to those values. It is about understanding the goals of the business and having a sense of this is something I can believe in. It is about being a part of something bigger than yourself and feeling that you are making a difference in this world. Now, incorporating spirituality in business opens it up to creating new paradigms. No longer do people work in the dark of just doing what they're told. They are now engaged and motivated to offer suggestions and create new ideas and ways that will improve the business and its bottom line. Now, as we learned from the Gallup research, those with high well-being in purpose tend to be highly engaged in their work. They are emotionally invested in what they do and focus on creating value through their efforts. At organisational levels, workers engaged in their work have more energy to take on more challenges and increase their productivity and positively affect those around them. They have fewer absences from work and are less likely to abuse leave time, file claims, or abuse other workplace policies. But when the leaders of the business are centred and connected with their own spirit, they naturally attract and build a workplace environment where their employees love to work. They feel motivated and inspired to be a part of the team and are working as one towards a purpose. Business models evolve into being heart and soul focused. Success in business comes when you have a successful team of inspired and motivated people around you. So the question is, are you ready to accept the challenge and create a legacy that you can be proud of?